Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lawrence High School Student of the Month virtual recognition ceremony for the month of April. My name is Dr. Barry Exa, and I'm one of the assistant principals here at Lawrence High School. We've shifted our monthly Student of the Month ceremony to a virtual program this school year in order to continue recognizing our students who are doing great things, especially now, in spite of the challenges in front of them. The students we're honoring today exemplify the best of Lawrence High School in many regards, whether it's for their academic achievement, artistic proficiency, athletic prowess, the strength of character they display on a daily basis, or more likely a combination of some or all of the above. The Student of the Month Award is an opportunity for us to recognize the myriad ways our students contribute to the overall fabric of Lawrence High School. If you don't know how the nomination process works, each staff member is only allowed to nominate one student per year for Student of the Month, and we spread those staff nominations out over 8 months from October to May. So when you think about it like that, the students we're honoring today are not just students of the month, but for these teachers, they are their students of the year. And I'd like to personally thank each and every one of our students of the month for helping make Lawrence High School the incredible place that it is. Students, please keep an eye on your mail. We'll be mailing home your Student of the Month certificate, along with a few souvenir copies of this month's program booklet, just as you would receive at our traditional in-person event. In this video, you'll be hearing a few words about each student from the teacher or staff member who nominated them. So without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to our first nominating staff member.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Shive, and I'm one of the math teachers at Lawrence High School, but I am also the varsity boys head coach for the swim team. For this month, I would like to pick an athlete of the month, and that would be Matt Damont. He was one of my captains this year, and I couldn't have asked for a better captain on an off year such as this. We all knew coming into the season things were going to be a little bit different, potentially some struggles and adversity to kind of overcome with the changes in the season. And early on, I personally felt very bad for the swimmers on how the season could play out prior. But Matt came in and did what a captain was supposed to do, and he kept the team moving, motivated. He helped myself day in and day out, doing all of the small little managements that could take place that a captain should be and supposed to be doing. But Matt would always go above and beyond. Always made sure the whole team was ready to go for meets, clapping, cheering. I never really saw him see that he was always excited for no matter who was swimming, just kind of conveying that energy that is really needed, especially on a year like this year, where, to give some of you a background, the swim team did not have any direct competition. All of our meets were virtual. And that can present a lot of challenges when it comes to motivation, to really dig deep and continually get better and better and better. And having a captain like Matt really allowed us to reach those heights and keep everyone motivated and keep people moving, which is exactly what we needed. Matt also consistently helped the underclassmen, whatever it could be, even though he could anyone could very easily at this point, senior year, shortened season, let's, get out what you can and move on. But Matt was right there with the freshmen, working with them, making them better, giving them pointers, and really looking out for not only this year, but the future of the team, for what he's going to leave behind. So for all those reasons, there was no better person I could think of when asked to give Student of the Month than Matt Damont. So Matt, congratulations. We're going to miss you. I wish you the best going forward with the rest of the year. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jeff Molinelli, and I'm the health and physical education teacher here at Lawrence High School. And I'm also the varsity basketball and soccer coach. And for this month, I am honored and thrilled to name Kellen Moore, one of our freshman basketball players, as the athletic student of the month. This year, due to COVID, we only had a varsity team. Due to this, our younger guys did not get much playing time. It's not an easy pill to swallow, but Kellen always showed great effort, passion, and did whatever he could do to help to make our team the best team it could be. I cannot thank him enough for his dedication to the basketball program. I truly believe Kellen is going to be a very good basketball player for our program. Already as a freshman, he is a good player, and I think he has nowhere near reached the limit, how good he can become, as he has a very high basketball IQ and a great work ethic. As a freshman, to be able to keep up with the older players in practice is very tough to do. Kellen and every practice challenged the older guys and kept up with them. They helped to make him better, and he helped to make his teammates better as the competition was always high. The main aspect I love of Kellen's game is his leadership qualities. Not all kids possess these qualities, and for Kellen to show them at such a young age with a bunch of older guys in the gym is truly special. Kellen is vocal and helps players with the offensive plays and defensive positioning. Basketball is a game of adversity, and in practice, when we were scrimmaging or doing drills, Kellen did a great job of calming his team down and keeping them together. This season was different from ones we've ever had due to COVID. I cannot thank Kellen enough for his hard work and dedication. Kellen also did an amazing job of balancing basketball and his schoolwork, as he has very good grades. I couldn't be more thrilled to be able to work with Kellen and to be able to coach him for the next 3 years. Thank you, Kellen, for your hard work and dedication this season.
Hi, my name is Ms. Dalton, and I chose Jack for my International Foods Student of the Month. There are multiple reasons why I've chosen Jack, but here are just a few. He is always engaged during our Zoom calls, especially during demonstrations. He's sitting up, he's engaged, he's looking in the camera, he's like sitting there, seeing what I'm doing, trying to get a better view of it, which is awesome. Jack asks a lot of questions. He participates, either if it's just through the chat or asking or saying after at the end of class to just talk to me and ask questions and get caught up in where he needs to be. And he participates in our at-home cooking labs throughout the whole school year so far. The main reason that I chose Jack is because he's a very kind, sweet, and caring person. This really stood out a few months ago when we were fully virtual. I was having a bad day, and Jack picked up on it through Zoom and emailed me later in the day, which was so sweet, asking if everything's okay. And that really stuck with me, and it will stick with me. So every time I think of Jack, I think of his kind soul. I cannot wait to meet Jack in person. So hopefully next year we'll get to meet each other in person. But meeting him through Zoom and in class has been a delight. So congrats, Jack. You're my student of the month. Woo! Good job. Keep up the good work.
Hi, Maya, and hello to the family. Hopefully you're all watching this video of acknowledgement along with Maya. So for that purpose, let me introduce myself. I'm Sharon Jo Kim. I'm Maya's English 2 teacher. And now to Maya, I just want to say that when I was asked to pick my student of the month for April, your name was at the top of my list for obvious reasons. First of all, I want to speak to the fact that it has been a delight getting to know you in class, having you as a student. This has been a very, very difficult year for students, especially for you and, the rest of the students, especially with the COVID pandemic and just having virtual learning. It's always a joy to see you when you are in school for hybrid learning. But in spite of all of that, you have really risen to the top as a leader in the class. And for that reason, you were an obvious choice for my student of the month. I just want to talk a little bit about how awesome you are and how great you've done this year. So you have maintained an A average. You started with, I think it was like a 94 for marking period 1. And then you held, an A- in marking period 2. Last marking period, you ended the marking period with 100% average in English 2 class. That's really unheard of. It doesn't happen. I don't usually, my students don't usually get perfect scores in English. And that's all a testament to your hard work your self-motivation, your interest, the fact that you're always engaged and willing to, go the extra mile. So kudos to you for doing such a stellar job in marking period 3. And I know that you will continue in marking period 4 and end the school year off very strong. Your class participation average was 100% for marking period 3 as well. And even throughout the year, you continue to just, do your best always. I can never really tell if you've had a bad day. You're just always on point and always, there. You're that one student that I know I can count on in the class, no pressure, to answer questions when when we're having literary discussions, like during our read of Gatsby recently, and I would ask a question or pose a critical thinking question to the class. I would hear crickets, and then I would know that I could call on Maya, and you would always, give a very thoughtful and relevant answer that would lead the class discussion. So thank you. Thank you for always taking risks, and thank you for showing up every day and doing your part and then some. So like I started out saying, it was an easy pick. There was really no second option for me who I would pick as my student of the month. So I just wanted to say, continue doing wonderful things. It's been a delight. My only regret is that, most of the instruction has been virtual, and I didn't have the opportunity to really, get to know you and the rest of the class on a more intimate, personal teacher-student level. But I have a great sense of who Maya is. And in short, it's, a young lady who is extremely mature, intelligent, takes her work extremely seriously, and always strives to do her best. So congratulations to you, Maya. Congratulations to the family. Maya, again, you're an awesome student, and I'm delighted to have you in my class and to be your teacher. So long. Bye.
Hi, my name is Megan Erico, and I am an English teacher, and I just want to start by congratulating all the students of the month this year. And I always don't get to pick a student of the month until April, so I pretty much have all year to think about it. And I teach seniors, so sometimes I always want to pick the seniors because they're leaving. But this year with remote learning, and I've just been so surprised by all my freshmen and just so proud of them. And one of the freshmen that has really stuck out to me this year, who I kind of had in mind that I was going to pick, is Naomi Williams. I am just honestly blown away by her, by you. She is so funny. We do attendance questions every day just to kind of get to know each other's personalities. And she always has something extra to say, something maybe silly to say, something that really has shown me her personality, because I've only ever met her through the computer. She's kind and caring and compassionate. She understands if I'm having a hard day or someone in her classes. She's always willing to put herself out there to respond to me in the chat. She's a huge advocate for her learning, which I really respect in a freshman. She'll email me if she's confused about something. She'll come to office hours if she's needed to, but she wants to make sure she's on the right track. She's always engaged, which I don't know how, it's so difficult sometimes to truly stay engaged online. And I'm just so proud of her for doing that. And she's always just been very respectful. I recently found out that she just came to the district last year. So I'm just so proud of her outgoingness and willingness to really get to know people, especially to have this sort of a learning curve with being online and coming into the high school and meeting new people. So I'm really excited to honor Naomi as my student of the month for English. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Emily Palumbo. I'm one of the freshman academy leaders here at LHS, as well as an English teacher. It is my pleasure to talk about our freshman academy student of the month, Sierra Mason. This student is picked collectively by the freshman teachers that make up the academy. I am lucky to have Sierra in class, and she is easily one of the happiest students I have. She always has a smile on her face, is polite, and works extremely hard on every assignment. Sierra is responsible and determined and enjoys learning. I love how she advocates for herself and is constantly engaged during class. Her other teachers expressed how much they have enjoyed having Sierra in class. Everyone echoes the same sentiment. She's an absolute joy and an extremely hard worker. Her guidance counselor said that Sierra is one of the most strongest and inspirational people he knows. She is a great student, kind, positive, and has a grit by the boatload. She does not let anything deter her from her responsibilities with school. It's hard for him to think of anyone that is more deserving than for Student of the Month. Sierra, we are all so proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you accomplish throughout your high school career. Continue to be amazing, and we hope you have a great rest of the year. Congratulations.
Good morning, and congratulations to all of the Student of the Month recipients. My candidate for Student of the Month for the month of April 2021 is Caitlin Manning. Caitlin is a freshman, and she's what we would consider an under-the-radar kid, but for all the right reasons. She's definitely on the radar for things like attendance and responsible academics. Her grades are outstanding. She comes to school every day. She goes to all of her classes, and she goes above and beyond. She is one of my freshmen that stood out because she came to my freshman orientation group this past fall on time, very engaged, asked all the right questions, very inquisitive and interested in all Lawrence High School has to offer. And she shows all the characteristics of a tremendous leader. And I think she will be, and as well as a tremendous role model for her peers. So congratulations to Caitlin Manning, Student of the Month, guidance recipient for the month of April.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Williams. I teach health and phys ed, and I got to select a Student of the Month for this month, April. And my Student of the Month is Pavia Singh. Congratulations, Pavia. So I've known Pavia since middle school, believe it or not. She's now a senior at Lawrence High School. I coached her in soccer at middle school, and even as a middle school student, Pavia was incredibly responsible, incredibly hardworking. And I think the theme of my whole discussion of Pavia is she's just an absolute pleasure to have in class. She is always an active participant in class discussion. She's kind, she's outgoing with all of her classmates, all of her peers, and not just her best friends who are in the class. And her level of engagement and responsibility in the classroom is second to none. I can't wait to hear about all of her future successes. With her strong work ethic and her positive values, I know she's going to do amazing things in college and in life after college, and I can't wait to hear all about it. So Pavia, thank you so much for just brightening up our class every single day. I love our discussions. I feel like as much as I'm a teacher and I'm supposed to teach you guys, I always feel like I'm learning some neat perspectives and things from you as you get the class engaged in our discussions on different topics in the health classroom. Also, you liven it up in there. So it makes teaching a lot of fun to be able to have class with you. And congratulations on being selected Student of the Month for the month of April. It's a well-deserved honor. And thanks for being such a pleasure to have in class. Take care.
Hi, my name is Jackie McSheen, and I'm happy to be nominating Jenna Cardass for Student of the Month this month for math. And even though this is Student of the Month, I only get to nominate one student for the entire year. So Jenna is my Student of the Year. And this has been a weird year. It's really difficult this year to get to know students over Zoom when they're not in the classroom with you, when you're separated by all this distance, you're behind a computer. But Jen is one of those students that I really feel like I've gotten a chance to know this year, despite all those challenges. I started the year later than everyone else because I was on maternity leave. So when I came back after Thanksgiving, everyone was kind of already in their groove, doing their thing, and it made it a little harder to get to know my students. But from the very beginning, Jenna was always a student who was there, engaged, talking to me through the chat. I actually saw her face on the camera, which doesn't happen all the time in my classes. And she was always a student who was such a hard worker and really tried her best in my class all the time. Even when she had distractions going on at home, she would always communicate with me and tell me what was going on and still focus and pay attention to everything that was going on in class, even with having to help and take care of family at home. And she's always been so kind and thoughtful, appreciative, thanking me for helping her with things that we're working on in class, which I always love and appreciate. And it's been wonderful having her as a student this year and getting to know her. And as soon as it was my turn to nominate someone, she is the first person that popped into my head as someone that I wanted to nominate for Student of the Month. So thank you, Jenna, for making this challenging year a little bit brighter in our class. And I wish you all the best in your future.
Hi, my name is Debbie Randall, and I'm a science teacher here at Lawrence High School. And I'm here to present my selection for Student of the Month for April. For this Student of the Month, I have selected Dwayne Barnes. Dwayne is a student in one of my AP biology classes, and I've selected him for numerous reasons. One of the first reasons that jumps out at me is teaching virtually. It's really refreshing to be able to see a student's personality come through the computer screen, and that's exactly what Dwayne has been able to do. I've been able to see not only his personality, but that he has a great sense of humor and that he's really intelligent. And he is a valuable member of our AP class. He is one of the first students who will participate. He's one of the first people to write a comment in chat or to unmute himself when he has something to contribute. And that's really appreciated. And this also shows his interest in the subject as well. He is able to have very insightful comments and show that he is interested in this subject beyond just what's in the textbook, be able to think outside of that. And that's really one of the things that we want for our students, is to be able to not just memorize the information, but to truly understand it. And on that level, be able to, think beyond the scope of the text. Dwayne has also put in extra effort in projects that I have assigned. He has gone above and beyond. And once again, that shows his dedication to his education. It shows that he has enthusiasm for the subject of biology. And for all of these things, this makes him my Student of the Month for April. He's a well-rounded student who really is just an overall great young man as well. So thank you very much and take care. Bye.
Hello, my name is Gonzalo Caduz, and I teach science here at high school. I'm here today to proudly announce my Student of the Month, Liam McGinnis. I wish I was doing it in person, but times have changed. Liam is a 10th grade student who I have for chemistry. And I feel so blessed and so lucky to have Liam in my class. He comes to class every day on time with a positive attitude, ready to learn. Never complains. He's pleasant, polite, respectful to everyone around in his chat conversations. He's always engaged. He always participates in all the classroom activities, classwork that we do, any kind of activity, any question answer session, any discussion, always participates. He advocates for himself if he is confused, if he wants me to stop, slow down. He actually unmutes himself and asks for help very politely. He has great work ethic. Liam has great work ethic. He completes all his assignments on time. He does not have a single missing assignment. And no matter how much work you give him, no matter how hard it is, no matter how simple it is, never complains. Liam, you're a pleasure to have in class, and your presence makes me smile. You make me happy, and you make teaching an enjoyable experience. Thank you for touching my life. I want to extend my warmest and heartiest congratulations to you and to your family. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is John Marbach. I'm part of the LHS Science Department here, and I'd like to congratulate all the nominees for Student of the Month for April. My nomination is for 10th grader Thomas Guturo. Thomas has been an asset to our class since day one, whether we've been virtual instruction on Zoom or hybrid instruction in the classroom. He's shown himself to be a true leader amongst his peers. Thomas is a hard worker with a dedicated attitude and an inquisitive mind. He always comes prepared with questions, which is great because it promotes discussion amongst his peers and really gets them interested into the subject matter that we're dealing with. I have to say, I was kind of surprised when I saw that Thomas's name wasn't on the list of students that had already been chosen. So I'm glad it wasn't, because I'm glad it was my turn to give him recognition. Congratulations, Thomas, and to everyone else.
Hi, Basong. It's Miss Ahmad.
Mr. Jones.
And we just wanted to tell you that we're really proud of you. You've been going above and beyond all year, pretty much. So yes. Especially when things were really, really challenging, you still showed up and gave it your all. And that's why you deserve this. So congratulations.
Congrats. You know, our student of the month really turns out to be our student of the year, because we only get to pick one.
Yeah.
And it's you.
Yeah, you definitely got that award. We're so proud of you. So continue to work hard, and let us reach out if you ever need anything from us.
All right. And we'll see you in class.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Mr. Rowe. I teach advanced placement, United States history, better known as APUSH, here at Lawrence High School. I've been doing that for the past 1 billion years, it seems like. As time flies and you're having fun. Really great kids. I love teaching AP. And one of the greatest kids I have this year is Tyler Van Hyse. So enough about me. Let's hear about Tyler. I mean, this kid has been just a stellar student from day one. He comes in with a great passion and enthusiasm for his topic, and he has stood out head and shoulders above his peers. We have a lot of students doing a great job, but Tyler actually has the highest grade point average in my advanced placement United States history class, and I teach all the juniors, and he's done so well that I often use his DBQs as examples and exemplars of what's going to be required on the AP test. And it's really amazing the amount of stuff he writes in the timed writing and all the content he gets down. And it's been pretty astonishing. He's a really good student, a great kid. It's been a real pleasure to have him in class. So my student of the month for social studies is Tyler Van Hyse. Take care. Congratulations, Tyler.
Hi, my name is Maria Iacchino, and I have selected Emma Bea as my student of the month. She has been an absolute pleasure to teach for the last 3 years. I've had her since Italian 1, and it's hard to believe 3 years have gone by. She is compassionate, she's caring, she's hardworking, she focuses on every activity that we do, whether it's cultural or structurally with the language, and she basically helps the other students in breakout rooms. She's a leader. She really puts every effort and every focus and everything she does, and she's serious about her work. And I can't say enough about her. I really would love to have her join my Italian honors class next year. I think she would be stellar in that course. And what really amazes me is how she really gets excited about using the language when we speak about, for example, a warm-up activity on a cultural aspect of Italy. She really tries her very best and really sets an example for the rest of the class. So without being said, I can't say enough about her, and I am excited to have her as my student of the month. She's wonderful. Thank you.
I'd like to thank all our staff members for taking time out of their busy schedules to create and share these videos with us. Thanks also to Ms. Franny Sanfilippo for creating our certificates and programs, and to Mr. Tom Irvin for compiling these videos and for producing this program. And of course, congratulations and thanks again to our students of the month for doing what you do and for being who you are. On behalf of the high school faculty, staff, and administration, I'm Dr. Barry Exa. Thanks for tuning in and have a great rest of your day.